What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. I believe Golden State and Minnesota's game just ended. It is morning for me. It's probably nighttime for you guys, but I'll see if I can turn this around a little bit later today. But we have Game 4. I just watched the Game 4 highlights of Boston and New York. Obviously thinking of Tatum. Hopefully he is okay. Obviously, whenever you see an injury happen like that, where there wasn't necessarily external physical contact from another player, you don't see rolling or twisting, I think you just have some concerns about what that injury is. Now, I am not going to say I don't want to put that energy out into the world. I'm just going to kind of hold my tongue and fingers crossed until they get their MRI done and then release a statement about his injury. I just hope that I hope he's all right. I hope it's nothing too serious. You never want to see that. So, but right now we're here to talk about Golden State and Minnesota. I did not check up to see if Steph is going to be back. I mean, obviously they put Steph on every thumbnail, so that doesn't really mean anything. I will find out in just a moment if Steph is back from his hamstring issue.
Rebounds.
Here we go. This is going to be tough if he's not back. Just trying to glance. I don't see him. No, I don't think he's back.
Fouled out. Draymond did with 5 minutes to go in the loss.
By the way, I just want to get an opinion before we continue here. I'm not gonna harp on anybody or criticize anybody that has a different opinion, but I just want to know what y'all thought of his little, rant about people trying to make him out to be an angry black man. With his interesting physical reactions on the court at times. Let's put it that way so that it doesn't seem like I'm framing it a certain way. But let me know your opinion on that, because I found it a little bit interesting that was the angle when we have the ability to see replays over and over and over again of seemingly unnatural movements occurring. But anyways, now I've just given away what my opinion is. You guys let me know what your opinion is. Here we go.
Rebounds, fouled out. Draymond did with 5 minutes to go in the loss the other night. Good start for him with the first points of the game.
Steph's right there. Obviously, hope he gets better too. I don't know. I mean, injuries suck.
At the start, have to get offensive contributions
Randall.
from your starters.
Good start for Randall.
Randall drills a three. Julius Randall averaging. Here's Pajemski on the drive. Pull-up jumper. It's good.
Okay, good shot.
Great sign for Golden State with Pajemski here in the first 4 minutes, and he had all of game 3. He was 1 for 10 on Saturday. Edwards swishes home a 3-ball. Draymond Green, he'll fire and hit.
Okay, Draymond. Yeah, your team needs you, buddy.
Rebound Gobert.
Your team needs you to have a game.
Races up the court. Nobody stops ball. And Conley hits a 3.
Transition threes. That's rough.
Important offensive player.
And against the team this long and athletic defensively, you need
Good
him
move.
because he can do things missing, and it's the area of the floor he's been giving the Warriors a nightmare with.
Jackson Davis with the flush.
That's interesting. I
He's been
don't
giving
know.
the Warriors a nightmare with.
Do you get away with this because it can be argued that this is a box out? This situation right here. This basically grabs him and remove him from the play. Maybe because he's not the on-ball defender. I don't know. That's interesting.
The flush. Randall got enough airspace to can a 3-pointer.
Okay.
Everything is happening in the flow.
Green up top, made one earlier.
All right, Draymond. Your team needs you, buddy.
Step and kick. Here's Payton for 3, and he got it. Golden State retakes the lead. Naz Reid shooting 50% from 3 in the postseason, but drives.
Yeah, I mean, he's been shooting really well. 50% from 3. That's
Here and
nice.
kisses it home.
Half court, Kevon Looney going vertical to get that contest.
And you saw Steve Kerr egging on
Tough
Jonathan
finish.
Kuminga to get into the front court.
Forward to dribble and getting to a spot that he's comfortable with.
Edwards struggling again in the first half tonight, but hits there. He was just 1 for 6
For the opening quarter.
1 for 6. Jeez.
Inbound to Alexander Walker. 3 seconds left. He drives and scores against Draymond Green. 1 second left. Baseball pass down court.
Oh,
Payne with the
really?
catch. Oh, around and out for Payne.
That would have been nice.
Bench, Chris, what did you think of your defensive start?
Well, a little loose on some of our coverages. You know, we got to get out to contest some of these shots, too.
What did you like about the way Julius found his rhythm within the flow of the offense?
Yeah, came out being aggressive just like every game so far this series, so we're going to need that.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Triple-double, the first of
Yeah,
his playoff career.
I feel like Randall's been
3
playing
wins.
well.
Hield got caught in the air, feeds Looney, who had to put it up with a second on it. Reed on the step back.
Nah,
And that's good.
this
Three.
dude
Nas
is-
Reed shooting the player.
This dude is going off with the threes.
Man
What?
here last year. Turnover. Kuminga. Reed up the floor. To the corner. Conley. Alexander Walker. The trailer 3 is good.
Randall, you gonna hit another one?
Randall with a jab step.
Oh, boy.
Fires. Gets a 3.
Oh, boy, he's
Julius
feeling
Randle,
it.
3 for a touch on the perimeter. Puts it on the deck.
Jimmy, we haven't
Missed
seen
it.
anything.
But the
Yeah, we didn't see anything from you yet, Jimmy.
second time, it's good. Randall gathers.
No way he hits this.
Launches. And scores. Shot
No,
of
he's
that.
okay. So he's having a game.
Imaginable
He's
here
having a
in
game.
the first half.
Green turns it over. McDaniels in the open floor with the step through hang and
Very
Butler
nice.
aware. Spins into the paint. 12-footer is up.
There you
and
go,
good.
Jimmy.
Getting the bounce. Jimmy
need
Butler
more.
starting to get going. Defensive basket
3-point game.
interference. So no bucket. 44-41. DiVincenzo finally. McDaniels with
Minnesota's
the deep
hitting a lot of threes.
out to
Another one?
Edwards.
Oh, okay.
Edwards on the blow by the hang and the finish.
God, when he jumps, there's just this crazy explosive acceleration that happens. It's crazy.
8 for the Wolves.
It's that crazy a lot of times right there.
Of tonight. Hield for 3. Good.
Good shot.
Underneath, trying to block out Gobert. Here comes Draymond Green. Stops at the free throw line. Missed it. The tip no good. Looney is there though and puts it
2 offensive rebounds.
back in. 3 is
Gotta
short.
kill you.
Gobert bats it out. Hield takes it away though from Edwards and gets the layup on the other end. Alexander Walker skips to Edwards. And Edwards gets some time and swishes home. 5 seconds to go.
By the way, that was about Gobert. I don't know. I feel a certain way about tipping the ball. I feel like if you're not sure that you can tip it directly to your teammate, I think you got to just really try to grab it. But I didn't see if his other arm was pinned down. Like obviously he did it with one hand.
Oh, Kuminga 16 points, 8 of 8 at the line. 2 seconds left. Edwards,
No.
long 3. And Anthony Edwards beats the buzzer with a triple. He had
Golden State, y'all are in trouble. I know what the score is right now, but if Minnesota is hitting shots like that,
2 defenders on him from about
Yikes.
30 feet away.
Him up a little bit, but Warriors doing a nice job keeping him off the glass.
Randall for 3. It's
oh,
good.
he's feeling
Julius
it.
Randle
He's
with his
feeling it.
Draymond Green, very productive first half. Beautiful
Okay.
shot by Green on the reverse layup.
Yo, Draymond, I still feel the way I do about the thing we talked about earlier, but I gotta say, man, I'm proud of you. Your team is missing a star player. Y'all are down. You need something, and you're going for it, man. I appreciate that.
Up to 10 points in 3+ games. Pajemski in the lane, missed the shot. The putback though.
Second
by
chance
Minnesota
twice.
looking to retake the lead.
Gobert,
Great move
you
by
gotta do
Edwards.
something, buddy.
Peek through the lane, goes to the left hand. Just an absolutely gorgeous shot. It's the midway point of the second quarter. But he scores
Jimmy.
there. 9 points. Edwards step through,
Ooh.
foul, and puts it in with the left hand. Anthony Edwards, who
Ooh,
led the
tough
foul
shot.
numbers for the Wolves. Randall takes to the corner. Conley.
Good pass.
Mike Conley's 3 pushes the lead to 6. Edwards tries another 3. Edwards
Oh, man.
switches that one home. Rips the net
Golden
on a
State, I'm
triple.
very sorry to
Again.
say this, guys. Not looking good.
Edwards for three.
Oh,
Of
it's not looking
course.
good. Oh, no.
Anthony Edwards can't miss.
Oh, no.
Randall and Edwards have combined for 50 points. DiVincenzo got
Oh,
another
no.
three, the 16th of the game.
They are
Here's Edwards.
hitting a
Stops
lot
at
of
the free
threes.
throw line and scores again. 30 points for Anthony Edwards.
He's mad.
18-6 or 16-8 here in the quarter. But a turnover
that
by
was-
Edwards.
that was not
Interception
great.
from Pajemski. Kuminga downhill gets the layup. They go up 3-1 in the series before they go home for Game 5 Wednesday. Lob to Gobert from Alexander Walker.
That level of dribble penetration against the zone, there's no backside protection.
Butler finally finds his way back to the free throws. Okay. Alexander Walker drives. They swing it around to DiVincenzo. Fires underneath.
Oh, good extra
Getting the
pass.
basket tonight. Not
Good
as
extra
aggressive as
pass.
we saw the other night. Game 3, 12 points. Team down 16. Nice pass. Randall with the stuff. DiVincenzo.
Minnesota's putting on with their half-court offense.
Oh, yeah. Julius a little bit lost there.
Hangs and got that one to fall.
Not just the three-point shooting,
Got
they're
caught
getting
ball
anything
watching.
they want at the rim.
Ah,
and now
good steal.
They are turning up the defense to get some transition.
McDaniels finishes at the rim.
With 4 minutes to go, didn't walk out of here with a win.
Ooh.
I think it's taken a toll on them
Okay.
in this one.
An 8-second
Letting
difference.
some
between the
physicality
game and
happen
shot
there.
clocks here at the end of the third quarter. Randall on the cut, and Randall
Randall.
banks it home.
He's having
got
a good game, man.
26. Buddy Hield spinning on DiVincenzo and getting the layup.
No Gobert on the floor. There are opportunities. If you keep your dribble, you can get all the way to the rim.
Speaking of getting all the way to
Easy,
the rim, we
too
Alexander
easy.
Walker around the screen.
Did y'all know you're playing a playoff game?
Reed's pass intercepted by Hield,
Turnovers.
and Hield blew the layup. Pajemski is there though with the stick back.
Buddy.
Yeah, Jay, well, Finch says Anthony Edwards' consistency throughout the playoffs this season has been his biggest area of growth this year. Finch says
Pointers since the
Too easy.
4:49
Too easy.
mark of the second quarter. They've missed 7 straight. They get a
Come on,
two-pointer from
Draymond.
Draymond Green for Green.
Save your
Can't
team,
trade
buddy.
baskets at this point. Golden State has to get stopped, but Minnesota is just getting the
Hield tracks it down.
Minnesota's
to midcourt.
getting
Pajemski
really
underneath.
easy
Great
buckets
play,
right now.
McDaniels. They're going to count the basket. Has paid off in so many ways here this postseason, especially with the way the Wolves play on the road. If they win this game, they're 10-3 on this out. 6.5 to go.
What's he got? 30? Almost 30 points?
Leading by 20.
and their stars leading the way. Julius Randle again with the close. And after getting 60 combined in Game 3, they're back to 59 tonight.
And they just had their big. Jimmy Butler might be on the bench for good as you look at Santos
Yeah,
and
this is
Spencer, Moody,
all
Kevin
but
Knox
over.
in the game.
Ah.
So it looks like
To somehow get this to a Game 6 at minimum where
good
he can
pass.
reemerge.
post for 3.
Very nice extra pass.
Edwards looking to take Knox off the dribble.
Yeah.
Pops
A lot
it
of
up.
turnovers, man.
Numbers for
Sloppy.
the Warriors if they hurry. Knox in transition with the slam.
I think if it wasn't for like them having a good shooting percentage night, I'm definitely seeing a lot of sloppy play, especially in this fourth quarter.
Did everything they needed to offensively, but it's just so difficult. Any team in this league, as
Good
Moody
shot.
steps into a 3, they're a very complete basketball team, and this has been impressive what they've done here tonight.
And the two best teams in the East are in trouble. Cleveland, we don't know the update yet. Maybe have that on SportsCenter for you. Santos with the
Too
basket.
little, too late. But
10-point game. Minus Edwards,
stuff.
Chris Finch keeping the other starters on the floor.
you gonna hit this?
Santos 3, second left, 7-point game. The Minnesota Timberwolves lead the Golden State Warriors 3
Hey,
games
man.
to 1.
Respect to the second squad for doing what they did there. Let me pull up the box score. We just want to see what people did. Okay, we got box score right here. Julius Randle, 31 points, 11 of 21 shooting, 4 of 8, 50% from 3. That is solid. We go down the list. McDaniels, 10 points. Gobert, 8 points. Conley, 11 points. I want to go to all stats here because I want to see turnovers. We have 4 from Randall, 3 from Edwards. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it just looked like... Oh, Naz Reid had 5 turnovers. Alexander Walker, 4 turnovers. DiVincenzo, 2. So, quite a few turnovers there. But they shot almost 50% from both field and three, 49.4 and 47.1 respectively, versus Golden State, 43% from the field, which, like, okay, it's not terrible, but their three-point percentage was the problem. 29%. Okay, and this is a team that once upon a time lived and died by the three. Some arguments could be made that that's still kind of the case, but, like, you took 27 threes and made 8 of them. And it was a 7-point game. Man, if a few of those were 2-point attempts and you were making them at the 40% rate versus the 29% rate, maybe you would have been more in the game. But listen, this is a tough situation. You got Steph out. Golden State had a great shooting game. I mean, you're shooting almost 50% from three as a team. That's a solid night. You know, and I feel proud of Draymond for kind of like stepping up on the offensive end and trying to do something, but it's just didn't work out. I didn't see much from Jimmy there, actually. Hang on, what was I didn't actually look at their side. Draymond had 14 points. Jimmy only had 14 points. Definitely need to see more from him. Hield 13 points. Their leading scorer was actually Kuminga off the bench, 23 points. I've been impressed by what I've seen from him, but the Warriors went deep into their roster. Like, this is a situation where well, I guess he maybe just put in these guys in the last 5 minutes, actually, because it says they only played 7 minutes. So, anyways, if you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. Hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.